Hi, risk takers. I'm here with one of our Risk is Key ambassadors, Trent Spicer. And Trent is a content creator with over 500,000 followers on TikTok and a strong engagement base and dedicated fan base. He posts some commentary, relatable content, and personality driven videos, and is one of our awesome Risk is Key ambassadors. All right. Welcome to our podcast, Trent.
Thank you for having me.
Alrighty, so we'll just get into the questions. First, what motivated you to start posting videos and creating your content?
I've always wanted to be an influencer since I was younger, and I was going to go to college, but that didn't really work out, so I started posting on social media. It just kind of took off.
Awesome, awesome.
I can try.
We really admire how you've normalized honest feelings about emotions and coping in general with your Gen Z community. Why has mental health been such a big topic for you to focus on when it comes to your content?
So when I was younger, I used to get bullied a lot for the way I looked in school, and I just wanted to make videos to let people know it's okay to be different. It's okay to be the way you are, and you shouldn't change for anybody else. And you should just always stick to being you, and don't let anyone change you.
I love that. That's such a good message, especially for younger audience.
hmm
Yeah. And what did you imagine it would be like when you started? Like, did you ever expect your media presence to grow this fast, or was this more just a fun hobby you thought might be kind of cool to do occasionally?
Not really. I just started doing it for the fun of it, and I started growing really fast over summer of last year, and it kind of took off, and I didn't really expect it to, and it just became something bigger than what I originally planned.
Awesome. How did you feel when you started like expanding so much when on social media?
I thought it was really cool because I didn't expect to make it on one platform, and then I started expanding on other platforms too, and just started going off and off and off. Like, every day, just started getting more and more followers every day, and I don't know, I just have like such an amazing audience.
That's awesome. That's awesome. Shout out audience. And posting on social media, especially for the first time, I imagine can really feel really risky or even a little vulnerable. I know when I posted my first TikTok, I was like, "Is this cringe? Who cares?" But what was the biggest internal hurdle you had to overcome before posting publicly and actually kind of going into that influencer kind of atmosphere?
So when I first started social media, I really got a bunch of hate comments all the time saying, "Oh, this is cringe, take it down and whatnot." But honestly,
Hmm.
I started getting used to it because I mean I don't really care. I mean I read the hate comments still, but it doesn't really bother me because everyone's doing it. And if you don't have haters at the end of the day, that means you're doing something wrong.
That's a good message. That's a good way. I remember I saw a video, like it was another influencer, and she was like,
hmm
"To be cringe is to be free," and I've taken that to heart honestly in my life already. So as your audience grows, are there other types of content that you like to create or platforms you like to kind of branch into, and why?
yeah, eventually I want to start doing content outside of my room because I normally just sit in the chair in my room. But I would love to eventually start dancing, but I'm not really a big person on dancing because I don't know how to dance.
And would you ever take a risk on something outside social media, like acting, business, maybe a brand partnership, if you haven't done any of that yet?
hmm Um, I'm honestly not too sure about that. I wanted to be a meteorologist really bad when I was younger, but it just didn't go that route.
Really?
I wanted to study weather, learn all about the weather and stuff like that, but I ended up here. But if I ever had the chance, I would definitely take up on it.
Okay, okay, so do you think you want to I don't know, go back to college or try to do a different career path than what you're doing right now?
I would love to do both at the same time because it's both my passion now. This wasn't originally my
Hmm.
passion, but I love doing it now for the people. So yeah,
That's super cool. So if you could be like anything, you want to be a meteorologist?
yes, of course, 100%, always.
That's cool. Did you watch Twisters?
Oh, I did. Yes, I love it. I still watch
Okay.
a bunch of old movies and everything for them.
No, I love Twister. I love those older movies too. Those are cool. Awesome. And what advice would you give to someone who wants to start posting but is kind of scared to like record that or to put that outside in the media world?
Yeah, I still get anxiety recording. It's just a habit. It always has been a habit. I'm not really a big fan of being in front of the camera. Just like whenever I meet fans and stuff and whatnot, it's like really weird interacting with people. People even knowing who I am out in public. It's pretty cool though at the same time. Just always scared to talk to other people that I don't know. But when it comes to recording, I think everyone should just be them and don't have any remorse or go back on looking back on it and just hit record.
Awesome, awesome. And what's one fun thing your followers don't know about you that would surprise them?
Um, I really wanted to go play professional basketball, but then I got diagnosed with a heart condition. I've never talked about that publicly, but I have a heart condition that makes me not be able to play most sports.
Yeah, yeah, dang. That is, yeah. So have you ever played any sport at all? Or,
I used to play basketball, and then I got diagnosed with the heart condition, and then basically
gotcha.
the doctors and coaches said I'm not allowed to play for the schools anymore, so I had to
Mm-hmm.
stop playing basketball for good. But I still play at the park every now and then, but I can't like run.
What did you like start doing after that? What was like a hobby you did after you
Um,
realized you
I
couldn't play
really
basketball?
I really picked up on the video games and just hanging out with my friends
Okay.
more than being outside.
Awesome, awesome. Okay, so we do like to ask one fun question before we end our podcast interviews, just to end it on a fun note. So, if you could be any Pop Tart flavor, what do you think you'd be?
Any Pop Tart flavor?
Any Pop
Um,
Tart. What do
probably
you think
probably
you'd be?
probably a fudge Pop Tart. I don't know. I've just always loved fudge Pop Tarts.
I actually have some in my pantry right now, so very much understand. I love Pop Tarts. Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for joining us, Trent. It's been so great getting to talk with you today. Remember to follow him on all his media platforms to see more of his awesome content, and we will see you later.
Thank you guys.